All right, happy people. I think we're live. It appears to be live. Um the sound appears to be going, so I'm going to go with that. All right, so as the stream title says, I am building my favorite historic site. Um I started it yesterday. Um well, actually, I think I started it 2 days ago, but it's been quite the job. So I wasn't going to work on it on the stream. I was going to do something else, and I probably will switch to something else. Hey Jelly, hey Cadence. I'm so glad you guys could pop in on me today. Um, so yeah, this is what I'm currently working on, and I may at some point end up switching gears to start another project. I am what my granddaddy used to call a fart in a skillet. I bounce around a lot. It's how I process. Thank you, Jelly. I decided to actually, wash it and fix it today. Oh, working from home can be you know, kind of different. So, um, so yes, this is, as my title says, thank you, my favorite historic site. This is also where my first job ever when I was in high school. So it'll be interesting. And you know what? I did, just so I can show you like a frame of reference. That, did it come up on the screen? Yeah. So that is, come back. Come back. That's what I'm working on. So yeah, that roof is a beast, an absolute beast. But I think we're getting there. I think. And I just realized that I probably need to move one of those chimneys. Anyway, I'm so absolutely tickled that you guys are on today to hang out. Oh, that's not what I want to do over there. Stop that. Stop that. What did I do? No, stop that. Ah! Ah! Oh. My, all right, come here. Wow. Thank you, Jelly. I try. It's so much fun. But this was especially fun, and and so like the main reason that I said I wasn't going to work on this on stream, at least today, was because like yesterday, through most of building it, I was I cried a little bit. I'll just admit it. It's just so many. I mean, I grew up probably not even a mile. It's maybe half a mile from the site to where my house was growing up. And it's like my whole entire family has worked here. My mom was a tour guide there when I was little. This was like my dollhouse when I was little. I used to get to run around in this 1830s mansion. And my dad worked on it when they were doing the reconstruction, and or not the reconstruction, the renovation to turn it into a state historic site. And then my brother worked there. After he got out of college, he was there for a couple of years, and it's just, anyway. And every like Easter and Thanksgiving, Easter especially, um, my grandmother's house was another half mile past. This is like halfway between my house and my grandmother's house, and so Easter after we'd eat just this huge meal, we'd go for a walk, and most of the time we'd end up walking up there, and it was just always so much fun. So yesterday was just one of those kind of little weepy days anyway. Middle age is great. But so yeah, it was pulling up lots of memories yesterday that made me kind of sad. So I was like, I can't do that. There's no crying on the internet. There's no crying on YouTube. There's no crying on YouTube. So yeah. And besides that, I'm an ugly crier. But what I want to do today, I may have to lighten those shingles up a little bit. But I do want to go back to full screen because it just bugs me when that border's around the edge. But one of the things with the house is, let me move this over here. There is a canal. Oh yeah, girl, you just don't. Oh, you know, I've always envied these people that can cry so prettily, and they just have these perfect little tears, and they just, you know, oh God, no, not me. Oh, cool, honey, you're fine. I'm just, y'all know me. I just sit here and ramble. You're probably going to hear about half my childhood while I try to get this front yard. Dying whale. Oh, yeah, it's I was trying to think like of some movie scene with just like the ugly crier that I totally and completely feel like. So yeah, it's like, ooh, don't cry. My nose gets all red. Yes. Yes. And I get splotchy. I get like real splot because, you know, I'm like translucent color. I have, you know, and so I get like all splotchy, and I look like I have these big whelps on my neck and chest, and it's not a pretty thing. So yeah. Oh yeah, like girl, me too. That was a lot of what was going on with me yesterday. It was just, you know, that and being old. Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Don't know what that's doing, but don't do that. And so let me tell you what I did though. So like I finished the main part of the house. There's nothing on the inside of the house yet except the layout of the rooms. Um so oh, but I was playing with camera angles. What is with that? Oh, there we go. I was playing with the camera angles. I feel it some days, honey. And I thought, okay, I've got the frame of the house done, so I'm going to upload the house to my library. So no matter what I do, if I screw anything up at this point, I at least have the house if I need to bulldoze the lot. But one of the things that's really cool about this is there is a canal. So I'm going to attempt to make my little canal like right along in there. It goes down the why is it doing that? It did not do that. Yes. Oh, it's because I have the grid lines on. Whew. I was like, it was not doing that yesterday. Stop. Oh. Yes. Yes. No, it's probably my birds. They were quite vocal this morning. Jelly, you will be very, very happy to hear that I have discovered the obsession that is CC. Um, it's, spider jet noises. I love it. um, oh, good God, no, not that fast. Yes, I was watching a speed build that someone was doing. Yes. And um there was just like some really cool oh, okay, that's where flatten to height. No, I don't want to do that. Well, when I was a kid, my granddaddy, who was bald, told me that bats would eat your hair, and that's what had happened to him. So to this day, if I'm outside and it's starting to get close to night and a bat swoops, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm like, nope. And everybody's like, where are you going? Bats are going to eat my hair. And so in fact, there was a bat story about this house. I was working, I was working one day, and in the house, I think I do have the stop it. I do have the stairs, I think, inside because I needed to make, yeah, yeah, exactly. So like it's a curving staircase, so I've gotta work on that, and I've got to move it. But so yeah, and it's a beautiful staircase, but it is very steep and it curves at the top. And it was a Sunday, and I was given a tour. Yes, I've gotten into CC. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm bouncing around today. They finally have half and half in the grocery store again. I don't know what was going on with the half and half. But yeah, they didn't have half and half. So I went in this morning and they did. And so I'm like making up on all the coffee with half and half that I've missed. But it was a Sunday, so I'd gone to work straight from church, and I had on, a dress and some heels. And the floor, the wood floors in this house are super, super easy to slide on. And bats would sometimes, this house was built in 1830. It's, almost 200 years old. And bats will come down the chimneys and they'll get in the house and flutter around and, just create all kinds of havoc. So I'm on tour and we go upstairs and we've just hit the second floor, and I'm doing my little spiel about the second floor, and somebody goes, "Is that a bat?" And points up to the corner, and sure enough, there's a little bat tucked into the corner of the hallway on the second floor. And I'm like, yeah, well, in the meantime, this man who wanted to be helpful, I suppose, opened a door that was a closet and had a broom in it. And he took the broom and poked the bat. So the bat started freaking out. And I screamed and turned to run down the stairs in my, pumps on these slick wooden stairs. And I ended up at the very top. Early in the proceedings, I'm on my butt, bouncing down the stairs. My skirt's like up around my waist. I'm screaming. And the other girl that worked there was just bringing a tour in on the first floor. So they had just opened the front door of this house that opens up, and there's the staircase right in front of the front door. And I'm sliding down the stairs on my butt with my skirt up around my waist, screaming. So I don't like bats. I don't like bats at all. So yeah, that's my bat story. And they're like, why? It's just a bat. Why? And I was like, it'll eat your hair. Leave me alone. I told you to leave it alone. You didn't want to leave it alone. I was mad with that guy, that man. I mean, I was seriously mad with that man. It's like, why are you so rude? Okay, this is... Ah! No. I'm not very good with terrain. I will tell you that. Show you the CC. Oh God, how do I do that? I don't even know. I also bought the magic pack because it had some pieces in it that I need for like the next thing that I'm going to build. Not this, but like the next thing. Okay, content. All right. I guess that's... I don't know how to show you stuff. I have no idea how to show you stuff. Like there's couches. I got... Where did I get stuff from? Hold on. Wow, my mind has gone completely blank. I was watching Symphony. And so yeah, I know there's... I can't even remember who they were. But yeah, there's... I did get, you know, like some of these nice little happy things. Oh, that's in the new pack I just got, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, see, I am so excited. But yeah, and then there were particular windows. There is a particular window that I'm looking for, and you guys may know where it is. But it is on the back of this house. There is a... Sure. I'll try anything. Can't promise it will look like anything, but that fan window is a little bit... I took my screen off. Do I not have a picture of the back of the house? How do I not have a picture of the back of the house pulled up? Anyway, it's a little... The fan window that's on the house is just a little... Well, maybe not that much bigger on that. It's just... It needs to be a little bigger, I feel like. But if I make it a little bigger, then it's too big, and yeah, it just... So for right now, it's just, you know, it's just gonna have... It's gonna be that. A Hamptons mansion. Okay, that should be any particular one. All right, so one of my favorite things about this house is there is in the front, that's faster, right? Oh yes, I don't want that. I want it to be much slower. Okay, there we go. That's my speed. I'm not good with terrain things. So there is a big canal. So this is on the shore of a lake. So like in real life, starting about right here, well, almost kind of where that wall is a lake. So all of that is lake. And there's a canal that runs from the lake to a river nearby. Are you? It's so relaxing. I've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die, and I love that game. But I was like, you know, I need a slower pace today. Yeah, there were some things that I haven't really. It's funny because so I was watching that thing and um so I went to these sites and the only thing one of them, it reminds me of Harry and David. Is there like a Felix or something anyway? Um so yeah, I was like, all right, well let me look at this. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. And so I got all this stuff. I made sure it loaded up into the game. But now I haven't done any decorating with it yet. So, but what is kind of cool about this house? Nice. Ah. Well, that works. You know, I knew if I ever got kind of, you know, if I ever got into it, because in all the other games that I play, I love, you know, farming simulator. Oh my god, mods just and even with Conan, there's a lot of fun mods and just all this extra content and stuff, and it's just so yeah, there's a lot of great stuff that comes with the pack, and I love the base game stuff. But yeah, when you can get these other things that, you know, it's just I love having options. Lots and lots of options. Yeah, that's fun too. The farming sim. I did a lot of that for a while. I suck at driving in that game. I mean, like, I'm a really bad driver in that game. Okay, so at this place there is the canal, and then there are these trees, these big, it's in real life it's cypress trees. You know what, I'm just gonna make these a little smaller because, you know, I mean, they're huge. In real life, they're huge. The original trees are still there. So yeah, that's gonna work. But I need to move them out of the way for right now. Okay. Because then I need some, you know what, I need my glasses. Can't see. Can't see. Yes. They have cars in 7 Days to Die. And, well, actually, my husband found a mod that has like all these, you know, like Chargers and Mustangs, although they can't call them a Mustang, so it's a stallion. But yeah, it's like, it's crazy because then we just kind of got all all wild with the cars and helicopters. Whoo! Child, helicopters. That's, I held the wrong thing down. Oh, and I did also, okay, so thank you. I love clutter. I am all about cluttering some stuff up. And I wasn't able to do it all that well because I couldn't get the stuff to stack. Even with the move objects cheat on, I couldn't get it. It just never worked for me. And it was frustrating and annoying. And so when I was watching a couple of other people on here, it's like they were using Tool, the TOOL thing. So I did do that as well. So I have that, the Tool extension, Better Build. And then, but then after I got that, let me get rid of that. I'm not going out of it again. But then when I I got that and I was watching, someone was explaining how they do their clutter, and it it ended up, I didn't really need that because they were showing, you know, how you can like clutter and you like put everything on one, like on a kitchen counter, and you move the counter out and then you slide it back and play and then put the, so it was like, oh, shift T takes you into Tool, and shift T, it just toggles on and off, which I can see it being good for, I was looking mainly to be able to move stuff and put stuff, and it's like, I didn't really need that because all I needed to do, if something's on the floor and I want to put it on something where something usually can't be placed, you know, you just lift it up, put it in. So yeah, it that was a whole big game changer for me, because I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm gonna just put, and I did finally also, and I think Jelly, you may have told me that before, and I just couldn't get it to work. You know, I was complaining all the time because it was like either this view or top down view, and I needed that view. So finally I was like, okay. I had put it on Sims 3 camera before, but I was holding the wrong thing to turn stuff. So yeah, I've had a game changer week in Sims, I gotta tell you, between content and figuring out how to clutter everything up. I'm just like, yes, yes. Whoa, I don't want to go that low. All right. And so the trees will go along there. I need to put some stuff back. Yeah, I found that out a kind of hard way. It was not, we were having the objects and the thing and I were having some thoughts. But clear some of this. Back up. Thoughts and prayers. Okay. Now, there is a big slope, but I'm not going to slope it. Meme YouTube channel, but that's interesting. So this will come along here. Well, maybe a little bit darker, some dirt. What do you call Mondays? My Wednesdays, when I was in insurance travel, Wednesdays were I called it my midweek meltdown. Because there is always so much going on. And by the middle of the week, I'm like, done. Fried, done. Okay. And everybody that I worked with, they knew, man, don't talk to her on Wednesday. Wednesday is meltdown day. I was like, don't call me. Don't ask anything of me. No, I don't want to go to dinner. No, I don't want to leave my hotel room. Huh, that's so weird. Yeah, like I said, after I downloaded it was when I discovered that I didn't really need it for what I thought I needed it for. All right, so I need this probably on a bigger lot. Well, I got the house. The house is just a little bit too wide. Were I to do it again, and I might do it as a speed build thing, once I got everything figured out. So I'll make it a little bit more narrow. But trying to think what kind of little grassy things. Springtime. Little buttercups. You guys, best job I ever had in my life was when I worked at this house as a tour guide. Best job ever. That was before. Now if you go there, it's like it's a lot more managed kind of than it was. Not that it wasn't managed back then, but back then, you know, adult people worked there Monday through Friday, and they had high school they had high school girls who worked the site on Saturdays and Sundays. So the site manager was never there. It's just, I mean, and I think about it now, and it's just, it is the biggest trip to me because I'm like, can you imagine turning, 16, 17, 18-year-old girls are in charge of this place on the weekend? And I'm like, we'd go in there in the mansion every once in a while and sit on the furniture, fall out on a feather bed, all the things you're not supposed to do when you visit a historic home. And it was just the best best job I've ever had. All right, I need a picket fence. Ooh, I love that. See, I'm really excited I got that um that vampire, not the vampire, the magic school pack. But yeah, I mean, we and here was the thing. When I first started working up there were three of us that worked on the weekends. And I knew one of the girls, but I didn't know the other girl. The other girl ended up being my best friend. Oh my God. I mean, imagine you're turned loose on this historic plantation with this house. You are 16 and with your best friend, and you've got full run of the place. And there's real alcohol in the decanters in the mansion. They had to do that because alcohol won't freeze. And if they put colored water in the fancy glass carafes and things, during the winter, if the heat went out in the house, they'd freeze and burst. So that had actual real alcohol in them. And I will not confirm nor deny that some of that may have been consumed in small amounts by people. Like I said, may have happened, may not have happened. I don't know. Oh, all right. I need a picket fence. That's what I need. I don't need wrought iron, but that's probably going to be the closest thing I can get to a white picket fence. Or maybe one of these. Oh, I've applied to a room. Oh, wait. That's what I need to do, right? Okay. Went as far as that. And I'm gonna have to go back at some point and play with all the colors. I need to move the house again. The house has to come up just a little bit. It always makes me very nervous. To move the house. But it does. Boom. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Now I need a little brick walkway. It's the best way to do this. Oh, look, you guys, I am so okay, here we go. Excited. Look, some of my new content Felix, Sandra, and Harry. Ah, that's who it is. Felix, Sandra, and Harry. That's where I got some of this stuff from. Actually, that's where I got most of this stuff from. Felix, Sandra, and Harry. They were like, they have all the cool things I need. Yeah, it is kind of more. Okay, I wish they were a little small. Ooh, maybe like these. Alright, give it back. Give it back. Sorry, hate to do it, but weathered brick is what I need. Can't think and draw at the same time. Okay. So then here come out. All right. You know what? It has to have a bit of. And then no you don't. This comes down this way. And then it came across the back. Whoa, Sally. And then I do need to look down. So let's give it one more that way. And look, I was not best pleased with that Grim Reaper when he came to get Marana. When the house caught on fire. I mean, honestly, not the house, the stove. I was afraid the whole house was going to catch on fire. That was just a very traumatic time for me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't need that right up on that fence. Can I move the fence? Yes. 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 Yeah, I'm not sure what it was with the. Oh, wait. Is that what I want down here instead of. That other stuff works. Oh, calm down here. Calm down. Calm down. Look at this here wild grass. I don't think that's what I want. I mean, it's not heather that grows along the fence, but it can be whatever it wants. I don't know what my other monitor just did. That was kind of freaky. Yeah, I can totally see how the CC can just get, I mean, It's it can be a bit of a game changer. Stranger. Sorry. Sometimes things just pop out. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you guys, I'm getting excited. This is like my happy place. I don't care for the banister. That's maybe did I get some new? No. I need just some plain old round stick. But you know what? It's okay. Because it's I mean, it's not gonna look every single tutti frutti detail is not gonna look like um can't. Oh, where are you going? Come here. You know what? I might in the there's some brick things in the painting, isn't there? Is it a day, my dear? Oh, I was curious because I was gonna ask where you could find where you find the Grim. Now, I don't know. Okay, make that go away. See, I'm thinking because the walkways are they're old. They look like that, but they're softer on the edges like that because, a lot of the bricks on the walkways have been there for, 150 years. Are you building a pool? You have a pool, don't you? Do you get to see the Grim Reaper in a bathing suit if somebody drowns? I know. Thank you, Tien. I the hair has been some getting used to. Um it was a little a little more blonde than I've had it for a while. So it was a getting used to kind of thing. Jelly, girl, you've already told me all about your pool stuff. I think this brick, even though it's not quite the right brick pattern, I think that would look better than this just because it's softer around the edges. Don't you think, Jen? Because um did you drown Janine? I didn't drown Janine, Jelly. All right, so look, now I'm going to, yeah, That was just one of those things. It was like it bothered me, but I couldn't quite get my finger on it. But it's just it's too precise. And look, do you like the canal? Okay, so, and I'll put the trees over when I finish the carriage trail. Um, and I'll put more in. I just had to get those for kind of the look of it. So yeah. When I first started thinking about it, I wanted to do like the full canal and the double row of trees. But it was so much to try to do on this lot. And I thought, well, you know, I can just start and let the canal run that edge. And then I might put just the edge of the lake right over here. I have to see, but I might put just a little bit of water along here to have the lake. Yes, I know. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. So for now, I'm going to move those back. I wasn't gonna do yes, and the swan. Yes. Yes. Some swan along the edge. I need to find a deer. A bear. um um yeah, and I'm gonna squeeze a little bit. I won't be able to do the whole formal garden, but I'm gonna get as much of it on here as I kind of can in this little area. Look, by God, if I can't get to the lake as much as I would like, then I will bring it to me. All right, Jelly, take care, my dear, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be on for a little while. I felt like just kind of yapping, so I'll be on probably till at least, 5, my usual time. Thank you, sweetie. Have a good one. I think I need to tone in some more of my grass. Look, these I love the little in the like desert bloom, but but yeah, that reminds me of the buttercups. Do you remember when there was that fire back in the lake and all the and all the Marines came and camped across on this side of the canal? Lord, what am I doing? I have just gone off in my own land. I think that was my parents' worst nightmare. Oh, but let me tell you something. That was an interesting yeah, that was some interesting times at work. It was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yeah, cuz the first weekend we were up there, when those guys figured out that on the weekends, you know, Mary and the ladies left, and it was just three teenage girls running the whole place. Oh my God. It was. It was an interesting time. Interesting time. And what was so right. Oh, I remember, look, I remember when they came by, they, were backed up down in front of our house with all those trucks. Um, so what had happened was on the other side of the lake, lightning struck something. There was this big fire, so they bought in 210 Marines from Camp Lejeune to fight this. That looks so much better. That is so much better. To fight this fire. And the area in front of the big house was just this big open field, and that's where they were pitching the tents for the guys to set up camp. And like I said earlier, my house was about a half a mile down the road from Somerset. That's what this is called. And so the trucks, these big trucks full of Marines, are backed up to in front of my house. Well, I'm 16, and it's a very small town. I don't think I'd ever seen that many young men in one place at one time. So my aunt lived next door to us. And so I, of course, was like, oh, I have to go over and let her know what's going on. So I walked from our house across the yard to her house. And so, like, these guys are yelling out of the back of the truck and they're whistling. And she's standing on her front porch, and I'm telling her, well, what was going on, and somebody hollers, "Hey, darling, move out from behind that bush." She had these big bushes in her front yard, and and so this is my great aunt. She's like, "Oh, shut up!" And she's like, she yells at these truckloads of Marines to like shut up, and I was mortified at the time. It was like, oh my, no, she did not just yell at these guys. Undo. So yeah, that was some of the most excitement we had up at the old lake. But that Saturday, oh my goodness, the office for the tours and all was like back here. Here's where the office and where we would have stayed. And when somebody came in and we got ready to give them the tours, we'd walk down the little brick walkway that I'm working on. And oh, my monitor's flipping out. Hi, Indica. How are you? So we'd bring them down. The walkway would come up here, and we'd come around to take people in the front door. And thank you. I figured I'd actually, wash it and do something with it today. So the three of us girls who work this house on the weekend decide it's a beautiful day. Let's go sit in the sun on these steps right here, right across from said Marine camp. So but it was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. And we had to, we were always being told you got to get outside, get some fresh air. So we went outside to get some fresh air. Yeah, I like this as the walkway a lot better because it's softer and it actually does. I'm not great at drawing straight, but it's not really straight either after all these years. So that works in my favor. Somewhat. But yeah. So much fun. Best job I ever had. Wow, that is going totally off the rails. It's not that crooked. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Yep. Oh, girl, let me tell you. I was strutting around that day. And look, you know, thank you, Indigo. This actually, and what I've been just torturing everybody with this afternoon is um, this is a state historic site near where I grew up. And I actually worked at that historic site when I was in high school. I was a tour guide. And in fact, let me show you. I do that every single time. Hold on. Okay, so where'd my picture go? Where'd my picture go? So yeah, that's what I'm building. If I leave it alone when I get the picture up. So yeah, that's my current and that's what I'm working on right now. That road and that little walkway. I couldn't find a picket fence. I need a picket fence, but I had that other white fence does the thing. And then that's like, I'll make it go away again, but so that's the front view. And yeah, that's the only two I have up. Thanks. Well, I know this place like the back of my hand. It feels like. I mean, gosh, my whole family has worked up here at some point or other. It's great. Yeah, it's my homage to childhood. Right, let's have, that's the one I've been doing it with. All right, it's the fixing that's gonna drive me nuts. Thank you, Indica. I my brother paints. He's really good painter. And he painted me a picture. Well, he painted it, and I begged for it long enough that it was given to me to shut me up, I guess. Jen, I'll have to take a picture of that and show it to you and send it to you. He did a fantastic job. It's taken from like the perspective of out on the lake. So it's like that view with the other buildings. And oh, it's beautiful inside. And in fact, I haven't started on the inside of it yet, but I'm gonna do the inside as close to it as I can. I even found some CC, and oh, Jen, got to tell you about the creative content. I've gone down that rabbit hole. Where was the like some of these, but then I got the I did get the magic school, so I could have, because that had some furniture and some stuff in the next house I also want to build. So yeah, I don't need that just yet, but yeah, it was a plantation in the 1800s, and the state took it over in the 50s. They started kind of researching what it looked like and doing some archaeological things, and opened it as a state historic site in, I think, like right in the late 60s. Because it was funny, my mom was a tour guide here. I was a tour guide here. My brother worked as a tour guide here. He did a lot of kind of historical research into the old papers and writings and stuff while he was up there too. My dad, when they were getting the house ready to be opened for a state historic site, I think my dad worked up here. He helped put the air conditioning system in the mansion. It was part of the state park system for a long time, and my granddaddy was a park ranger. And so he was always up here, and my uncle worked at the state park. My great uncle worked at the state park. But my mom was working here, gosh, probably at when it first opened. And it was before I had was old enough to go to school, because I would come up with her to work sometimes, and boy, I thought I was, that was just something else. This was like a dollhouse. Not that I got to play in it when I was little. my playing I was when I came back as a teenager working here, was when but I love it. And yes, it is haunted. It is haunted. I will tell you that. Look, we're in a helicopter. Sorry, I told you guys they finally. Hi, Felice. How are you? Sorry, I didn't see you pop on there. I was kind of in my zoning into my world. But yeah, it's something else. It was something else. I'm doing really good. I started working on this a couple of days ago. I have a whole like Queen Anne Victorian in on deck, and that was what I had planned to work on today. Which was part of the reason why I went ahead and got the Magic School pack for some of that stuff. But then I just wanted to, I was going to pop in on this and just do one quick thing, and you know how that goes. And it was like, ooh, that let me get that to work, and let me get this to work, and so now here we are. But all right, I'm gonna have to. Actually, I think it probably does end like that, to be honest with you. Because I was like, oh yeah, well we did talk about this, because I told you guys sometimes if I'm feeling sentimental, doing things it might make me weepy, and I am a ugly crier. So, but today's a little bit better day, so I won't hopefully cry on you guys. I really need to move that shadow so I can see what I'm doing. But yes, I discovered the different content creators and other extra stuff that you can add in for more furniture and building pieces and such. So I'm like, super obsessed again with building things. Oh, come on. Come on. But my oh, I was telling you, my brother painted this, and so when I got it to where it was fairly recognizable to, you know, people that know what it looks like, or no, let's not do that. Oh, you know what, it's because I need to turn that up. I can't find the right. So I took a picture of it and sent it to my brother, and I'm like, okay, I can't paint, but I can build it in the Sims world. So that's my contribution, is 3D building. Is that what this would be? 3D building. All right, I gotta move my sign around again. Oh, it's over here too. I'm gonna have another spot I'm gonna need to clean up. And I know I could make that wider probably, but the thing is, I have to eyeball it to kind of know. how far it is. This is so many. Ah! There we go. And then it does kind of come in and it's a little more narrow through here. All right, that's sun. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it there. And there really aren't any flowers per se up in here. It's usually just left as raw brick and to do with the drainage and stuff. Oh, and the other thing, Jen, that I'm like, I'm not even going to try to do that because it would drive me crazy. You know how it actually does, it drops and there's those steps there that goes down and then this part's lower. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Trying to nope, 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 nope. The canal was hard enough. Yeah. Oh, I just can't even imagine what that would have been like. That would have just been horror. So, and then when I get to the inside, it's the rooms will be laid out and it'll have some of the same things in it that like the Collinses had, or well, yeah, the Collinses had and is in there now. But then a lot of it too is going to be how I would kind of envision it if it were mine and I were going to get to decorate it. Primarily meaning that the master bedroom is going to be blue. It may still have, you know, a crazy bit of that furniture. Oh, come along. But yeah, it's of course, you know what I totally have to do now, Jen? I said I was just gonna, you know, let it be a surprise and see what it see if it was obvious. Exactly, yes. But I'm like, you know, if I'm gonna build the lake, then I'm gonna build the lake. So there's probably gonna be Mammy and Granddaddy's house somewhere. I'm gonna bulldoze some of the stuff that's on these lots. And we'll have Mammy and Granddaddy's house, Annie and Uncie's house. You guys think I'm a little homesick, maybe? It's spring. Spring gets me. Spring always does it to me. Always, always does it to me. It's one of my favorite times of year, but it does kind of get things going. But yeah, yep. It's Easter. My family would, this is where we'd walk on at Easter. It's up to Somerset. All right. Yeah. I think that's working. I think that's gonna work. I think that's gonna work. I need to kind of shave a little bit off here. I don't want to take... All right, let me just see. Okay, that works. I can handle that. I can handle that. Whoa, come here. I think it goes to about halfway this step, right at the edge of the step. We'll come out with it. Alright, I'm gonna move the cypress trees over here for a little bit. Oh, come here. What are you doing? There you are. Oh, come here. Ah. Hold on. Can't see what I'm doing. I got my trees all out of whack. Got my trees out of whack. Hate when my trees get out of whack. Just do that. See, I had to make them a little. Maybe I'll make the one down here. I'll make a big one down there. But to keep the perspective somewhat, I took them down just a little notch. But yeah, I think I will leave that one kind of big. Now see, this is, oh my god, I can't stand it. Look. And these are not, I forget what these are. They're not cypress trees. They are the ponderosa pine tree, but they look a lot like the cypress trees that line the canal. So see, I know I might have to switch to my Victorian after all. Oh, so yeah, this is where you come up through here and up. And then through there, of course I'll have to take it down to the first floor to be able to go, and then you go in through the door, and none of the inside's done yet. But, and then this is where you got, thank you for visiting and welcome to Somerset. My name is Marana and I will be your tour guide for the day. The house was built in 1830, has 3 floors and 13 rooms. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Yep. And oh, look. This mailbox. This mailbox is just totally driving me crazy. I have moved it all over that lot. And the magnolia tree. I really need the magnolia tree over here, but I'm just gonna put you. Oh, I'll put you. Just hold on, little tree. Right there, because in here we're gonna need some cobblestones. Cobblestones. Now I want these to be really soft. You come in here. And it goes... I'll probably be able to get like that first section. Comes through here. There's not a gate at this end though, is there? I think there is. In my house flipper game that I had going on, I did this the full formal garden. That's hard to say. Full formal garden. Yeah. 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 For whatever reason, the grocery store for the last, I don't know, month has not had half and half. And, you know, I need half and half in my life. The round one was in the middle, wasn't it? So this was, I can't remember. Oh yeah, no, there's a round one in here too. I think. Well, there's going to be. So yeah, I don't know what's been going on. It's like, you know, things have been hit or miss for a while now. Okay, I just need to go ahead and get a bunch of these out here and make them the right size. And then, place them. Please let me move them without having to resize them. Oh, whew. But yeah, there'd been no half and half. Cream cheese. I couldn't get cream cheese for a while. And you know, you never want stuff until you can't get it. And I went on this whole cream cheese and smoked salmon on crackers thing. That is the wonkiest circle I have ever seen. Okay, I have to do a little. Oh, stop it. But yeah, you know, you always want things when for whatever reason you can't get them. So about the time they got cream cheese back in stock, then the half and half. I'm just like, I don't know what you're... Whoa. Need one more? Oh, now he's gonna be all smushed in there. I don't think we have a sundial. I'll have to improvise. Oh, stop it. I don't want you to do that. I want you to let me move you and you and you. Group things together. Have I seen, did I see that? Is that a thing? There was something I think somebody clicked on, and then highlighted and connected Like I could connect all of these and then move them as a group, I think. Oh, that's going to be individuals, isn't it? Do they have just... Oh, they do. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, no, 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 not out there. Okay, get in here. Get in here. You let me move you. I was like, well, now look, that's smushed together so much you can hardly get through them to get into the garden. Well, that's how they are in real life. That's how they are. They are for real. Like that in real life. I do need to go back to some of these. And look, you remember in this, a lot of the, well, the stuff when they found the formal garden and started uncovering all of the cobblestone in it. Back in those days, hey Cadence, back in those days when they'd make cobblestone, a lot of times they would just include like broken pottery or stuff like that. So right along in this area here is part of a teacup that's in the thing in the cobblestones, which I just thought was always very cool. So to this day, when I go up there, I have to go find the china cup that's in the thing in the garden. I have that on overhead. Jen. Really? Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's like part of the handle and then one little side part of the cup, and it's just down in the cobblestones. Yeah. It's just kind of crazy. So kind of cool. Those super anxious days are tough, Cadence. I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Hydrangeas. Maybe we'll put those in here. I don't remember exactly the exact type of plants that are in the garden. So we're just gonna improvise. You know, what was it about last night? I totally, this morning my husband was like, what was wrong last night? And I just woke up screaming. Just, and I remember that I dreamed something, and I don't know exactly what it was, but I remember it it really upset me. It just totally freaked me out. Enough that, you know, I woke up screaming. Now, I'm going to take some liberties in my garden. Because it's my garden and I can. I'm gonna put this cute little, okay, turn, oh wait, I put it on the new camera, so I actually turn it this way, don't I? Let me put that there. Yeah. Nightmares, man. Okay. Then I think there's like some wild things along the sides. Actually, nope. Kind of we want pretty ditties. Pretty little ditties. That'll go. Oh no, that's always, because you know you need sometimes just to hear their voice and know they're okay. Ah, okay, there's too many things you have to click and turn to get things in their place. Got a hole. Can't have a hole. Slide over, come around. Hole. Okay. That's not looking so bad. Not looking so bad. I feel like there should be some wild grass somewhere. No azaleas in there. I do feel like we'd have some lavender with lavender. Okay, turn. Turn. No, turn. There we go. No, now sit here. Oh. Okay, which is okay, it's shift. Up. Is that up? That's not up. This is up. Thanks, I do too. I tell you what, We'll have an Easter walk. We'll have an Easter walk to Somerset this year. Oh. That did work out better than I'd hoped, I gotta say. It did work out a little better than I'd hoped. I wasn't too sure when I decided to do that, to do the canal, but it it's like Mr. Rogers goes to Somerset. What is that? I need the what is the music it plays when it's going into oh, where Lady Aberlin and all them are. Doo-doo-doo. Won't you be my neighbor? Okay, now, no, down. How do I go down? I want to go down and around. Okay, that'll be a lot smoother and not make everybody feel like they want to vomit when I get it all finished. And go into the camera angles. All right, so over here, there's no rocks like that anywhere up there. And I'm going to take that. Okay, I'm going to save. And then I'm going to see if I can. I know. Indeed. I'm going to no. Okay, turn that off. I want I know it's not this close in real life. Actually, when the Collinses lived there, I mean, it wasn't this close, but it was a lot closer. All right, I need some. There is like a little bit of a gap there. I need some tallish kind of trees. Flaking aspen. And that might work. That might work. My mom's gonna flip when I showed her the picture yesterday of what I had, just kind of going into it yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, that one won't work. That'll work." Let's have a smallish furry one. Put that one kind of out in the lake. Oh, those kind of work too. Even though they are not the trees that are out there. Now I don't want to mess my view up too much. All right. Where did it go? Okay, you know what? You just go away. Here's what I'll do. Come on. Come on, Poppet. You can do it. You can do it. I have faith in you. There we go. See? There's always a way. There is always a way. Dun, 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 dun. Color did I get those shutters? They didn't have any green. I couldn't get green shutters, and the door's not exactly right. And the color on the French doors is totally off. But oh, okay. So I'm gonna put the magnolia tree. I can't get it back where it's supposed to go, but it needs to have a magnolia tree. It just does. I'm gonna kind of need you to move, partner. You can go down there and be a lake tree. All right, what is this good stuff? Back to that mailbox again. There's no mailbox. So, all right, look, it'll be okay. You know what? We'll put the mailbox down here in the trees. There. Those things would probably work, but all right. Now, let's see. Go back. Do some more of my walkway. I had this on that. I have that a little bigger. Apparently I had it a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. All right. I hadn't planned on doing it, but I mean, why not, right? Oh, not quite that far. I have to go back through my pictures again to see what the foundation on the kitchen was like. Okay. And now I need just to plain old doors here and here, and there are windows, I'm fairly certain. Can't really remember. And I'm pretty sure the roof is this way. And I'm sticking with that color. I'm sticking with the color I knew it to be. That's not what I want that to be, though. I want that there. Now some little windows. I mean, they were really just straight up regular windows. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so it is the kind of honeycomby ones, which is gonna look like the lattice, I think. That no. What I need is brick lattice. That's what it needs to be, the brick lattice. I feel like if I have to choose between the two, it needs to be the brick. And it was the little, okay, so the top was the same. And now I need, wonder if I've got some Louverty windows. Boom. My goodness. I love it when things come together. You know, for some reason, I really thought there were windows in the kitchen. But apparently, so here's what I'm thinking, Jen. I never was a fan after they painted the outbuildings that bluish color. Is that what, when you said yes, was that for the brick instead of lattice foundation or the blue color? I mean, I know that's what they have it now, but during my time the buildings weren't that color. And I know they came back and said that was the way they would have been. Yeah. So I don't know. Now I'm kind of torn between. Yeah, see, I didn't either. I didn't care for that. So yeah, ours are going to be just the way they are. Oh, look, and I think those stairs will work too. Yeah, I was really surprised. Maybe it's because they always, with the doors open and pinned back like that, it just kind of always felt like there was something. Oh, come on, turn them. You know how I need you to turn them. Come on now. Oh my, oh my. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. I don't need that much of a lip-de-doo there. Not gonna snap in the right spot anyway, are you? What the actual... Oh, I didn't get rid of those doors. I just slapped a door over top of them. Well, that explains a lot. Alright, if the door is snapping to a certain spot, you'd think the steps would snap to the same spot. Of course, that color. Of course not. Of course not. You know what? I bet. Let me give this some thought. Because I think there might be something. Some way that I might be able to rig up a step Yep. Yep. I think so. Let's see. All right. So many different pictures. Different. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna do that again, but I lied. I lied. I apologize for lying, but I lied. I didn't mean to, but I did. Okay. Let me look at that. Let me look at that. Yeah, I think they've got that. Colony house. You know, I think I'm trying to start with a little headache. Is the weather supposed to do something funny? I haven't even... Alexa, what's the weather? Yep, thunderstorms rolling in. That explains it. The pressure's changing in some way that my head doesn't like. That my head doesn't like. Yes, okay. I knew we couldn't be completely bonkers. I like the shuttered thing on the end, but whoa, Sally. Slow down. Slow your roll. Let's get us just some nice old plain windows right in here. You down just a scotch, and you down just a scotch. Of course, I think my stomach's getting ready to growl, so that's probably not helping either. Getting hungry. Yes. Yes, indeed. That was, I couldn't believe the difference the chimneys made on the big house yesterday. Because, I mean, it was just, you just don't realize how much the chimneys are a part of the old girl. But then once I put them up there, it was like, that's totally what's missing. Totally what's missing. Because, oh, you know what? I'm fairly certain we got some little beigey ones too. Because yeah, it's like, what? So I really think, okay, what I think is, look at all these little benches. Oh, look, I love this stuff. See, this is, these little things with the wrenches, that's, custom content that people make, and to have different variations of things. And I found just some, oh look for the bedroom that's got the rolly bed. It's not quite right, but it's very close. Look, I digress. What I need is just a little just a little stool, and I have that in a different color there. And then, see, I think maybe I'll turn. I'll stop. And then maybe, oh, okay. All right, Jen, what do you think? Let me, it's like the closest kind of steps would be these. Let me get them kind of close to the wood color that we'd need them to be. Come on. Why you want to do that every time? All right. I think the little makeshift, even though they're still not, you know, it's not, they look more like what's on the building than those or any of the other stairs. And I can probably find some, oh, stop moving like that. Yeah, that's just too, if you could get rid of that little porch steppy part, it wouldn't be too bad. But the porch step part kind of throws it off a little bit. I want to get the Y in the walkway right. Remember? Is it does this, and it does that. The best of my recollection in this picture. Isn't it funny, the little things that you don't think about that you remember, but Ah, that's too much. Too much. I go too far. I go too far. Here we go. Alright. Yes. This makes me happy. This makes me happy. Okay. Go over one more. I need you maybe a little bit more. Alright. I gotta clean that up a little bit. Just a little bit. Got a little carried away. Little carried away. Little carried away. So let's just... And I'll go back through and put some texture in this. But actually, it does run between those two as well, doesn't it? It does. It does. I'm having so much fun with this. This is just so much. I guess it helps if I put it on the stone, huh? Wow, my stomach is really growling. All right, and I want to have... No. Actually, no, that's going to be too... That one's going to be too big and foofy. Is it a cypress tree that's over there? It can be whatever kind of tree I want it to be. But actually, there's not a tree. Yes, there is a tree. Tree, like, right there. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, the chimney, the chimney, the chimney. See, look, we talked about it, and I still was about to forget it. Is there one in each end? Or one in the middle, or one in the middle and on each end? Oh, ooh, look at all the cool things that have appeared. Is that really a HVAC roof vent? It is. The far left. Okay. Oh yeah, there was just the one. I'll copy the ones off of the mansion. I was hoping maybe in my in some of my newly acquired things there were chimneys that didn't have the white part on the top. But you work with what you got. And I need shake it up there. Oh, I've got that color just a bit off, so let me just borrow from there. Or is that the same color? Oh, no, there it is. Whoop. Now the kitchen windows didn't have shutters, did they? No. But maybe we can get them a little more of a blendy color. Now they've got that little fireplace. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. Need steps. This bench. This is a step. We are making this a step. Oh, come on. Let me down. Let me down. So I'll put that one right there. Take that one down a size and put it right there. Yes. I'm fairly pleased with that, I must say. What do you think the chances of finding an old wash tub are? Well, I can always just like, nah. No. Fireplaces. Oh, that'll be that'll be perfect in the kitchen. Look, I may have to go ahead and put that in the kitchen. May have to just go ahead. Is there a cauldron? Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me do this before I totally forget. I want to see how it looks. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, that's right. There can't be a window here because that's where... Oh. Oh, I'm so excited. Where are my construction lights? Construction lights. I need my construction lights. Look! That goes so that's just perfect. Perfect. To plug my phone in. Yep. Love it. Yep. Okay. So give me the rest of my walls and let's go all the way back up. Okay, the cauldron. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the magic pack. It's like there's gotta be a cauldron in the magic pack. I'm so excited. Oh my golly, that's a big boy. Can I have it black? Yes. Can I make it just a little smaller? It always was in the little triangle part, right? Why did they have it in the little triangle part? Yes, and I'll do that wall in the brick. Was it in the square part? I thought that would be an awfully odd place to shove. There we go. To shove the thing. Now there were also a few little bricky dickies. All right, that might be just a tap big. Have it a little softer, please. No. I have it a lot softer and a little smaller. Have it a little bigger. Now, in our garden, we are going to have some hollyhocks. Hollyhocks. Although I really feel like lavender is more. There'd be some lavender out here. There needs to be some. In my world, there's going to be some. Oh, come back here. All right, I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Not gonna lie. When I get it all done, I'll have to like send it to Somerset. I simmed the Collinses. I know. You know, I have to have a little black dog that runs around up here too. I have to make Heidi in the pets thing. Yes, I will upload it. I'll upload the lot and send it to you. Yes. And I'm gonna make Heidi. Heidi has to run all over the lake. I know. Oh my goodness. Girl. Oh. All right, I think I got those windows slightly. Oh, I need to put a gate here. I knew there was something else I was gonna do. I wish I could find a picket fence with the pointy, you know, a picket fence, but I can live with. There isn't a gate on this end though, is there? There was just the one gate, or was there? I can never remember. I only remember ever going in on this side. Oh, okay, yeah. So it was just the one gate. See, my memory hasn't totally gone. You know, I can't tell you what I had for breakfast this morning, but I can tell you that there is a part of a teacup in the cobblestone of the walkway of the formal garden of Somerset Place. Oh, yeah, on the inside. It was a white bench, wasn't it? I can take you right to that teacup. But I don't know what I have for breakfast. That was a long time ago. Like, oh, there one of those over here too. Oh wait, that was what I was. The bench in front of the kitchen. Yep, I had. That was another one of those. I thought of it and it escaped my mind. It need to be dark. I think it needs to be dark. Right? That's all I'm saying. It's exactly right. Teacup means a lot more to me. Oh, I gotta fix the colors on these tragic French doors. See, but they weren't dark. That's, I get, they'll be better white than that lime green. And I know technically they weren't French doors like that, but that was about as close as I could get it. And I'm look at all these fences. I still feel like that there needs to be, yeah, the window, that window was always the color of the house. I wish, but you know, when you look at the pictures, the width of the fan window is still, it's the width of the, well, actually, I think it's the width of the windows without the shutter. But it just, I feel like there could be a little bit better fit for the fan window, but that, I mean, that, you know what that is when you look at it. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You may not know you know, but you know. So yeah, now I just, well, you know what? They have put some wildflowers around here in recent years. A butterfly garden, I think was what they were calling it. Assorted wildflowers. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, and the oopsie daisies. I'll put the oopsie daisies out here. Whoa, Sally, where you going? Hold up. Ooh, I'm getting lost in my own trees here. I mean, we have to have some enhancements. When I get really, really super stressed, I oh, no. I would just envision myself like, you know, okay, so I live here, and this is what, I grabbed the wrong thing, didn't I? I did. You know, how I would decorate each room. And I'll tell you too, the I liked the master bedroom was okay. I liked the master bedroom. But my favorite bedroom is the one with the canopy bed. So in like my happy world, that's my bedroom right there. And then I make this really nice little bathroom. And then the master bedroom, depending on what kind of frame of mind my life is in at any given time, it has been a gym. It has been a down. It's been a gym. It's been a bigger library. It's been a photography studio, like a with a dark room shoved in it somehow. I did like this. The last time I was up there, there were butterflies everywhere in that. Um, did I drop flower? Oh, okay. It's like, did I drop flowers in there? Where's that wild grass? Wild grass. Oh, I mean more wild grass. This game needs cattails. I'm obsessed with cattails. Cattails and weeping willows. Oh, we've had that conversation, haven't we? These, I feel like, yes, they need to be smaller. Oh, come on. Come on. Let go. Let go. I was looking at because yeah, I may have to get that one too. But it's on my plan to get. I was kind of hoping when I went in that maybe Steam had some of the stuff on sale, but I was not quite so fortunate today. So, oh. That one will do. That'll work. Oh. One of these days, Jen, I'll tell you about the canopy bedroom. Off camera. I'll tell you about the canopy bedroom. That's mine right there. You know what? Let's just go ahead and pop this puppy down in what is happening? Oh. Nope, back up one more. Let's just go ahead and put that right there. Construction lights. Construction lights. I was like, why is that open? It's because I don't have the wall up. Okay. Well, while I'm dropping lights everywhere, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Hmm. Oh wait. Yeah, it's a All right. I'm pretty excited, you guys. I gotta say. gotta say. So yes, yes, yes. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Those are fine. Don't move them. They're fine. Everything has to go under that window. Don't start moving windows. They're fine. Oh, that's better. I drive myself nuts. Drive myself nuts. All right, so let's get the windows straight. I feel like I thought I had put. Oh yeah, because see, that's what it was. They've got the windows kind of that, or the kind of that greeny shade now, but I'm not a fan. I think these were the darkest that I could get. Oh, look. Oh, look. Although I gotta tell you, going up there at night creeps me out. Totally creeps me out. I went up there with my brother. We rode up. It was dark, and I think we had gotten telling ghost stories or something, and you know how that, well, not really. I mean, we were telling of our experiences at Somerset, and we drove. It's like late, and we drive up there, and the little carriage the carriage trail runs around the side for like handicap parking, so people can get up to see, you know, it's for handicap access. Hey, Jelly. And so we had driven up, and we were sitting like probably about right here. I think it was close to Christmas. It was around Christmas time or something. And so the butler's name was Dick. Back in the day. So I said, "Hey Dick, Merry Christmas." And on my side of his Jeep, my window was like tapped on my window. I mean, knocked on my window. I almost climbed over his head. I was like, and then I'm like, did you just do that? He's like, how could I'm sitting right here in the driver's seat. How could I tap on the passenger window over there? And there was nothing. He was like, okay, we can go now. It's like, yep, let's go. It's like, okay. So yeah, I won't even get started with the ghost stories. So I've gotten the outside pretty much finished, Jelly. Oh, look. Oh. Early morning sunrise. So, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of activity up there. But yeah. And to this day, Jennifer, if you can ask, if you say anything, ask him. He's like, oh yeah, that was. I think I think it kind of shook him up a little bit too. Because I mean, it was just so on cue. I have just, and that's the last time I've been up there at night. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to live in it, I don't think. it would my my imagination is all entirely too wild and too vivid, and yeah, it would just be, I'm trying to get just the right angle. I want to take a picture of this and send to my family. Uh-oh, what was the scariest thing that happened to you, Jelly? Here. That seems like, it's my hand, it's sticking, the mouse is sticking to my hand. I can't get it. I'm just right. Actually, I may do this. I'll screenshot it. I'm gonna screenshot it and send it. Okay. Can we go? Nope. Down, down, and take a picture. This is turning into a very boring stream because I'm just sitting here and enjoying the view. I apologize. I apologize. I just I'll just love it. Love it, love it. So yeah, the inside's gonna be fine. Boom, boom. Camera needs to move a little faster. So yep. Vivid imagination can be your undoing at times too. Oh look, now I need a picture of it in the kind of daylight. Nope, down. No, the other way up. Ah. Oh look, that dead tree right there kind of really almost looks like something you'd see in that angle. Oh, oh, oh. Whoop. And take a picture. Yeah, man, dogs know. Dogs know. Dogs totally know. I was keeping my son's dog. This hadn't been that long ago. We've been in this house. And my grandmother gave me this porcelain doll that she had that sat on the mantle in her house, you know, for a while. She the doll has like long blonde curls, and she said that doll always reminded her of me. So it's in my bedroom, much to my husband's chagrin. Yeah, yes, the doll. He's not a fan of the doll. But you know, she's in my bedroom sitting on top of the hope chest, which also was my grandmother's. So I'm keeping my son's dog, and you know, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm laying in bed and reading, and Luna jumps up on the bed with me, and she's like curled up at the foot of the bed, kind of dozing. It's all nice and quiet. And all of a sudden, I hear this growl start like real low in her just this real low growl. And she lifts her head up and looks at that doll, and like the hackles come up on her back, and she's laying she is laying on my bed staring at that doll, growling, hackles up. I'm like, oh man, don't do this to me. But yeah, it's yeah. The fog, yeah. Ooh, I bet that was creepy. Fog. But yeah, dogs know. They know. And they know we know they know. Oh, that's a nice shot too. So yeah, that's my aerial view. Oh, turn. I put it on the Sims 3 camera, and I'm having to get. No, I'm not streaming on Twitch to Jelly. I need to. I've got Twitch, and I want to set it up. My husband, when he streams on Twitch and YouTube at at the same time. And so I want to get it set up to do that. But yeah. It's all right. I'm gonna save this because I don't want to take any chances. Boy, if it were to like just go away at this point. Yeah. The dogs, man. So I think this is gonna be my lake town. Oh, that was the biggest lot, wasn't it? What size is this lot? 50 by 40, 50 by 40. 50 by 40 is the biggest. Oh no. A 64 by 64 lot. You know, if I moved that over here, I could do more of the formal garden, and probably, be able to put the magnolia tree in the right spot. Yes, I didn't even think about that. I'd have to just bulldoze this whole lot, but yeah, just bulldoze it, start fresh, and then I could get the big house here and have a longer carriage trail, have more of the lake coming in, have more of the formal garden with the big magnolia tree, and then have some of the other little outbuildings. Yes. I may have to sacrifice this. What family is this? Who are these people? The Watsons. They may just have to go and exist somewhere else. And then that might be the church lot. Yeah. Yes. Oh, look. I have to show you. My dusty bottle of lake water that sits on my desk. I thought that was a really cool wine bottle. So one of the times I went to the lake, I filled it up, and it's my little piece of the lake that I can have with me when I am far away. Far, far away. So yeah. But I am going to start a yeah. It helps. I'm gonna do a Victorian type of oh, I haven't even, oh wait, no, that's Tartosa. Hold on. I forgot because I got that new thing, so I've got another map now. Glimmerbrook, that's what it is, isn't it? Yes. See, I totally had forgotten about this map. Yeah, driving late at night is kind of creepy. What is this? Charm family. Black lights. Elixirs and brews bar. I love it. Residential borough. It has an add-on map. Do you have to pay extra for that? So I was going to say, there's not many places, you know. I wish they would let you, you know, through the portal. What portal? Oh. Oh, I guess you have to go in the map. Do I have to make a sim?
Brashu Manuba.
Yep. Oh. Yep. You're cool. Oh, be whoever you want to be. Be you. You be you. You be you. Alright. I don't want that though. There. You can be creative. Fine, you can be a painter. Alright. Are you done now? Will you go into the world for me now? Alright. That's probably all she can afford. Yep, we'll take it furnished. So now she needs to travel to the portal. It won't let me go with her. Go there. How do I get there? Ah! Oh. Um. Shoot, I can't even find it. Like, just so. Okay, hold on. You guys know I can be. If she travels. Oh, okay. So we need to travel. I don't care. You people are gonna start doing what I want you to do, not what you tell me you want to do. Hold on. If you click M, you don't. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Where is this portal thingy? Okay, that's her. Ah, okay. Go here. Go here. Ooh, spooky. Alright, girl, where are you? Come on. Knees to chest. Knees to chest. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and click on it though, huh? Travel to the magic realm. I love me some keyboard shortcuts. Yeah, enter the portal. Cha! Oh, shoot. Ah. Now what? If I go to map, will that... Oh, crap. Where did it go? Oh, do I have to start all over again? Yeah, no. No. Keep... No. Oh, crap. Oh, alright. I'll have to do that later because I just looked at the clock and I need to cook some food because I think my husband might be streaming tonight, so I need to get him fed and ready to do his thing. So, who knows? I might pop back on tonight if I don't know. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in after I finish eating. I might be who's she flirty with? I might just be chasing zombies in my helicopter. Hard to say. Hard to say. What is that? Oh. So yeah, but it's been fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I built my world. Oh yeah, I don't want to save all that. Cool. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Did I build it in here? Where did I build it? Yep. So I will do the inside later on. That'll be the next big adventure. That and my Victorian house that I'm gonna start just kind of going with it. Sometimes I like to just sit down and just start laying out a floor plan and then just kind of just go with what feels like it goes. And then I'm just as surprised as everyone else when I see what was made. That's how I write. I just start with something and then I'm just as surprised as everyone else when I see what's happening. So, anywho, my fabulous people, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And yeah, I will see you soon.